We are living in the era of great technological advancements in every field of life. However, by keeping in mind the current situation of global security, we can easily observe the importance of technological military advancements in maintaining peace around the globe. The United States dominates the world in naval warships, but it faces potential threats from enemy states. In this video, we are going to talk about the latest U.S. naval warships and their role in advancing the status of the U.S. Navy. The USA is known as a great assignee of the global economy. Due to this huge responsibility and role, it is utterly important for the U.S. to advance its robust naval forces. Navy plays an important role in stable investments, deterring potential threats and aggressors, and reassuring allies. The U.S. Navy is not only for the security of the state itself, but it also works for the partner states to ensure their economic freedom around the world. The U.S. is a superpower of our time. Hence, being a superpower, U.S. Navy have to stay advanced and effective in dealing with global security issues. What is the importance of U.S. Navy? What is the role of U.S. Navy in global security, and what advanced technology they have created now? Let's figure out. As the geopolitical tensions are increasing in the East Asia, Middle East, and Eastern Europe, it is becoming necessary for the United States to take this matter seriously. Every major country increases their military expenditures annually to ensure their stability and security. China, for example, keeps on increasing its military budget every year and is also arming its warships with hypersonic missiles. North Korea, on the other hand, is continuously trying to equip nuclear weapons in their ships and submarines. As the countries around the world are in race to develop more advanced and effective military and naval equipment, the United States, being the superpower, is not an exception. Despite the military advancements and efforts of the competitive countries, the United States seems to be inundated because the U.S. Navy is exercising itself as the most dominant naval power in the whole world. The question is how the U.S. Navy is admitting itself as a dominant military power in the world. The answer is simple: because the U.S. Navy admitted that they have created very advanced military weapons and equipment that they cannot be stopped. The U.S. Navy has well known for its collection of best super weapons in the warcraft. The greatest achievement of the U.S. Navy of all the times is its development of the laser-powered USS Gerald Ford ship. This naval ship is named after Gerald Ford. He was the 38th President of the U.S. The reason why the naval ship USS Gerald R. Ford is named after Gerald Ford is because of his remarkable naval services during the time of World War II. The USS Gerald Ford naval vessel is the leading ship of her class among all of the U.S. Navy aircraft carriers. It deployed on October 4, 2020 for the first time. The ship is developed and designed in such a way to help U.S. Navy maintain its dominancy among all the navies of the world. This naval ship is enough to keep the enemies of the U.S. away, especially China. China has been trying to grow its military weaponization for years, but it has little to no effect on the U.S. government after this advancement in the U.S. Navy. The USS Gerald Ford is a 9-story warship that holds 4 squadrons of fighter jets on board and 60 technical aircraft planes for support. Isn't it surprising that this warship holds the capacity to extend to 90 planes? Hence, undoubtedly, the USS Gerald Ford warship has been known as the most powerful naval ship in the world. The air power of this warship is more than as compared to that of 60 sovereign nations. The USS Gerald Ford is a masterpiece weighing 97,000 tons, which is approximately 32,000 tons more heavy as compared to the largest warships used in the World War II. The largest size of this U.S. warship is not a hurdle in its way of effectiveness and speed, because this is one of the fastest warships present in the world with a speed of 34.5 miles per hour. The U.S. Navy mentioned that this warship is equipped with one advanced pair of A-1B nuclear reactions, which makes it 3 times more powerful of the already existing military super carriers. The vessel is completely self-governed, and the nuclear energy of this warship is more than enough for it to run for next 20 to 25 years. without even stopping. The Ford is equipped with new technology, which can easily help ship to protect it from missiles and enemy's aircrafts. The warship is laser-powered, moreover. The ship is equipped with weapons which it can easily reload to save itself immediately in case of foreign attack. You will be shocked to know that the USS Gerald Ford is Leviathan among all the naval warfare, because it does not require stores for ammunition like other warships, but it have the ability to fire unlimited times. The US Navy started construction of this warship back in the year 2005, and it was completed in 2017. It is designed by using a three-dimensional model, and is first of its type of nuclear-powered aircraft carriers created by the US Navy. One must think that this huge warship must need a large crew to operate, but that is not the case for Ford, because it needs smaller crew of 2,600 sailors, which is comparatively 700 less than Nymph-class carrier. The USS Gerald Ford is a nightmare to China's increasing development of hypersonic weapons. Now let's talk about another great warship, developed by the US Navy, which is known as USS Zumwalt. This warship is named after Elmo Zumwalt Jr., who was the youngest chief of naval operations in 1970. This warship is one of the major destroyer ships of the US Navy. Unlike other destroyer ships that are designed for deep water combat, Zumwalt is designed on the principle of multi-mission capability. It can be either used to support ground forces as well during land attacks. The Zumwalt is equipped by the latest gun systems, which are able to fire long-range land attack projectile in both naval as well as land warfare attacks before completing the Gerald Ford. The Zumwalt was most effective warship. The US Navy aims to maintain its dominance in naval region by executing deterrence power and control missions. The United States is a dominant global naval power, therefore Washington plays decisive role in international trade and transport of world oil. Hence, the US Navy is the patron of America's global supply lines. The undercover ability of Zumwalt warship is incredible, because it is difficult to find either close to shore or far from the sea. Such characteristics of any warship can surprise the enemy during warfare. The Zumwalt is very spacious to either host a joint strike. This destroyer ship uses an integrated power system generated by Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbines and Rolls-Royce RR4500 turbine generators. Hence, the ship can generate the power of 788 megawatts, which is equal to power produced by a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. The Zumwalt is even able to generate enough electricity that can power a small town. The destroyer warship required 158 crew members. The Zumwalt is equipped with advanced gun system with 920-round magazine, RIM 66 standard missile, RIM 162 evolved Sea Sparrow missile, BGM 109, and Tomahawk. The construction of Zumwalt was carried out by Bath Iron Works, and the ship was launched in October 2013 with the expulsion of 14,564 tons. The USS Zumwalt is equipped with 80 launch cells. The design of Zumwalt was developed to operate on smaller crew and less operational cost. The warship is controlled by automated computer system, which is inserted in ship by U.S. Maritime. The U.S. Navy has excelled in launching game-changing cutting-edge technology. The U.S. Navy launched military innovations along with the establishment of high-energy laser whip, integrated optical dazzler, and Helios system. The U.S. Helios system is able to perform multi-missions ranging from long-range intelligence and surveillance to reconnaissance with a deep magazine, low cost per kill, speed of light delivery, and precision. The Helios system of U.S. Navy is more than enough to counter potential threats from the enemy's military forces. Helios is indeed a result of long-term research and development, and ultimately it fulfills the long-desired dream of the U.S. Navy to arm its warships with laser-powered weapons system. Lockheed Martin was the one who helped U.S. Navy to deliver these weapon systems. The Helios system is the first system with 60 kilowatt class tactical laser weapon systems to be installed on naval warships. For this purpose, in 2018, Lockheed Martin was awarded with a contract of $150 million. Hence, by the year 2020, Martin completed the design of the system without wasting any time. U.S. Navy tested and integrated the Helios system on its naval warships. U.S. Navy Ollie Burke-class destroyer USS Preble was the first warship on which this system was installed. The Vice President of Advanced Product Solutions, Hamid Salam, said that Helios system is a transformational weapon system. Helios can also confuse the optical sensors on enemies' warships by using the dazzling effect. The Helios system has given U.S. Navy powers to protect the naval interests of the United States and its allies. Lockheed Martin started talks about increasing the power of the laser to maximum up to 150 kilowatts. The increase of 150 kilowatts in power enables the U.S. Navy to deal with complicated threats like low-W flying cruise missiles and aircraft. The U.S. Navy is at the forefront of technological military advancement. The U.S. Navy is chasing its aim by developing high-energy weapons and putting the latest sophisticated ammunition, a flight-destroying laser weapon, at testing. Hence, the United States is steadfastly working to remain the #1 Navy. However, the naval forces of U.S. have remained quite secretive about their laser weapon and the exact location of its testing. A report of the International Institute for Strategic Studies in 2018 confirmed that the laser at the power of 150 kilowatts is effective in attacking the drones and warships of enemy. The U.S. Navy is now well equipped with the unconventional fight machines that can excel both naval as well as aerial warfare. However, it is expected from the U.S. Navy to be open up about their mysterious laser system in future for maintaining global peace, despite the increasing interference of China and Russia in geopolitics.